What's up, y'all? Welcome to Too Small to Ball. Yes, we're gonna talk basketball real quick. I know I haven't done a video in like a couple basketball games, so I'm just gonna sum it up into this video. The Lakers were on a 4-game losing streak. For those who didn't know, they were able to fix that coming into Sunday, which we beat the Suns, and it was an embarrassing beatdown because I know for sure I was shocked. I mean, Luka played, he did his thing. I was shocked he actually played in that game. I'm starting to realize what JJ Redick is doing with them. Actually, he has them doing like Luka. He's like forcing, game ready conditioning in him because he's actually playing the whole first quarter. Then he sits about 4 minutes in the second quarter, comes back, plays the whole quarter, and he staggers his minutes like that. But we're not talking enough about Austin Reaves and how he's developed into. He came back and had a bad game. Whatever, it was against the Celtics. I think he came back and had a little bad game. We just throw that away, and ever since then he's starting to climb and get back to his usual ways. He almost beat the Nuggets with no Luka and no LeBron, no Rui. I think Gabe was missing, Finney Smith was missing, and we still hung in there with the Nuggets that game. Only lost to Jamal Murray 3. That's what I always tell people. It's strange. Jamal Murray only plays like insanely when he plays the Lakers. It's like Mike Malone's back there telling them, hey, it's the Lakers, y'all. We just got to beat them. We got to go in there and just do. Whatever he's telling them, they get hyped up and they get all excited for it. So I'm just with how can I put this? AR just needs his flowers now, y'all. Like, people keep saying he's like 4 years into the league now, and every year he has developed. And when I say flowers, I'm saying he needs Most Improved Player award this year. Austin Reaves needs to get that Most Improved Player of the Year award. I don't know who else is worthy because I don't watch other basketball games so much because I know who I'm watching. I know who I'm paying attention to. But as far as like Austin Reaves and putting up numbers and being consistent and being who he is, with people with his ceiling, we're saying they're so low. A lot of people expect him to be like this or whatever. It's putting in work. He's been putting in a lot of work playing under LeBron James, and now he got Luka there, and he's running with them. He's like the third star on the team. Excuse me. It's allergy season. This shit crazy. But he's like the third star on the team, and he needs to get, treated as such. Because you call the Phoenix Suns, you be like, oh, they got Devin Booker, KD, and Bill, right? And you'll say Bill's like the third star on their team. People will praise that. Why you don't hear Luka, LeBron, and then AR? And people should be praising that now. Because he's been putting up numbers. Not like he's a bum. Not like he's getting like he's averaging 15. The kid is averaging like 20 points. He had 45 points or 38 points the other day. 30 points last night. He's doing his thing, and he needs to be looked at and put into that light, because now I only see him elevating his game even more next year. These playoffs, we'll see how that goes, but I feel like since we got Luka, I feel like these playoffs could be different. LeBron's on his way back. He should be back in like a week. And what's crazy is we play the Nuggets tomorrow, right? And when I say we, I'm talking about the Lakers. And the Nuggets played last night. What I don't understand is why the Nuggets rested Jokic, Murray, and who else was it? It was one other one. It was another one. I can't think of his name. Cannot think of his name right now. Jokic, Murray. So I think Aaron Gordon played last night. So I think it was Michael Porter Jr. Okay, although the Nuggets beat the Warriors last night without those people, I love it how teams rest their starters, claiming their wrist, ankle, head, shoulder, knees, and toes. They were hurt, but they weren't hurt the game before. They played that one. Now they're hurt against the Warriors, knowing that they got a big matchup against the Lakers tomorrow. Like, that's crazy to me. And Luka came out and said a lot of players circled, that's out, injured. They used the Laker game to actually play against. they'll go to come back out of injury to play them. He actually admitted that. He believes that players do that. Teams do that. Not the players, it's the coaches, the medical staff. They do that. They push you. They tell you, okay, we're going to save you for this game. This is when you're going to play this game. Which brings me to my next point. With LeBron being out, it's in the air. Does he play tomorrow? Does he play the Bucks on Thursday? Or does he wait till Saturday? See, I think since he's older, he might wait to play the Bulls. I would love for him to be back tomorrow, but that's just what it is. I don't think LeBron cares about being series tied with a team in the regular season. It's all about championships. So us tying teams regular season or being beaten them more doesn't really do nothing for the Lakers moving forward. It really doesn't. It's like we won championships here. You got the Cavs, you got OKC here on the West Side balling, leading the league. The Cavs just got a 16-win streak snap. But we've seen these number one teams before. Last year, OKC had number one again and got kicked out the second round. They didn't make it. This year, you should see it again. You sit here, you question a lot of these teams during the season, like, oh, they're title contenders. But then when it's time to get in the playoffs, you start seeing the flaws. You start seeing things because it slows down, and then you got to play it. You got to beat a team 4 times to advance to the next round. So I'm pretty sure after that first game, they always call it a fill-around game. The second game is when it gets real, because now you know how to coach somebody. Now you know how to be on somebody. Now it's sad at the same time, but I'm gonna say it. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be harsh or whatever you want to call it, but I don't believe it till I see it when it comes to the Cavs or OKC going to the finals together, because we've been let down so many times. We have the Atlanta Hawks, who had a great season, flamed out in playoffs. Trailblazers flamed out in playoffs. Utah flamed out in the playoffs. None of them went to the finals. So we've seen that before. And I'm not just saying that's just a small market issue. It probably is, because a lot of real championship contender teams, they really not worried about having a number one record in the season. If it happens, it happens. But they're not going to kill themselves to have it, because now you're going to be burnt out in the playoffs. Like I said, what are you going to have in the playoffs for you? What's in your bag when it comes playoff time? So I'm excited. I want to see. If it's not Lakers in the playoffs and the finals, I do want to see a good matchup. I do want to see, I don't want to see OKC versus Boston. I don't want to see, Cavs versus OKC maybe. It's hard. I don't see Warriors. I don't want to see that. They don't have enough. They have Jimmy Butler, but they don't have enough firepower over there. They just lost to the Nuggets with nobody. Aaron Gordon had 40 points almost. I don't even want to see the Nuggets. See, I'm starting to sound biased. I do want to see the Lakers versus Celtics over the Lakers versus Cavs, even though there's both storylines in there. But I feel like since the Lakers and the Celtics played that last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, the viewership was at 5 million. It was the highest game in a couple years, they said. So that's what the playoffs would look like in the finals. And that looks good for the NBA, for the big guys up there. They're like, okay, let's see what happens. Y'all know I'm a conspiracy dude. I'm not going to say they're just going to hand the Lakers the finals, but we never know what's going to happen in there. It might be a script, y'all. Since money is involved, it might be a script. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking about with this, with the playoffs. What matchup do you want to see in the playoffs? Who do you think could get there? Who you think can shock somebody? Who's the sleepers, basically? Who's the sleepers in the playoffs? That's about what I wanted to talk about. And for all my Laker fans out there, we got the Nuggets tomorrow. Let's put in that work. We got Luka. Hopefully Luka plays tomorrow, at least, because we almost beat him last week. Without Luka and LeBron and Rui. Hopefully we get that. So let's see how that goes. And I'm on a boycott mission. kick Alex Lynn off the team. I'm with Reggie Miller with that because he was a waste of a sign. We should have just kept Kiss from Wood there if that's what we were going to do. Because if he's just going to sit on the bench and just inhale whatever he's doing, sitting there, a waste of time. He inhale a waste of times and stuff like that because he's not playable. He's getting cooked every time. So I'd rather have that, you know. So it's too small to ball. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Like, subscribe, share the video. We out here.